Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrap and Happy. I wanted to talk to you just real quick about this. I love this. There's Fabritac, Fabrifix, and 3-in-1. To me, they're the same. They're all by Beacon. They're all the acetone based fabulousness in a bottle. I have read somewhere that there's a slight difference between what they're supposed to do. But to me, for my purposes, they all do the same thing. So when I'm ordering, I usually get it Amazon. It's a little less expensive. I just get whatever's the least expensive. So sometimes it's 3-in-1, which works exactly the same in my opinion. So for purposes of this video, we'll probably call it all of the things mixed together because I will get mixed up. But the thing is, we love to hate our Fabritac. It is, besides being fast grabbing, very quick drying, magnificent, and holds all kinds of things that regular glues won't hold, it also is very frustrating in that it bubbles up. It has a little volcano eruption things, if, you know, for whatever reason. And I've spent quite a bit of time trying to figure all that out because I can't help myself. It drives me crazy. It's very frustrating, but I love this stuff. So I even have got my husband on task because he's an engineer, and he's trying to explain things to me, you know, the technical way. Well, wah, wah, wah. It's like Charlie Brown's mother when he talks to me with his engineering words. So he's tried to help me, you know, work with the bottle so that it works. So here's what we have come up with, either he or I or together. And I have a couple of, you know, they help. So the first thing is, I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you really well. Maybe this. Okay. The liner thing, don't completely remove it because we're trying to avoid getting an enormous amount of air in the bottle when we squeeze it. So this just may or may not help. You know, I'm into may or may not. If it might, then I'm going to try it. So I just poke a nice hole in there. I don't remove that liner thing. Another thing is, don't, oh, well, I could have cleaned my bottle from the threads before I got here, huh? Don't pump it like full of air, you know, like as you're trying to get the glue out. Just be patient and let the glue roll down. And I'm trying to decide if you can actually see the glue. Okay, it's coming out. Okay, I was not going to do that, but all right, now see it's going back down. All right, that's what you want. If when you're you turn it over and you squeeze it, if you can sit it back right, still in the squeezed position, and then slowly let go, chances are your glue will go down. So don't just squeeze it, let it go, and then set it upright, because it's already, the glue is already up in the thing. If you keep it squeezed and then slowly let it go, it will back down usually. It's kind of like gas in a fuel line. When you, if you just go from your gas pedal to your brake, the gas that's already in the gas line is basically wasted. Same with this. If you just can, you know, you're squeezing and then turn it back over and then let it go, and you'll watch it go down. If that doesn't, you can, you know, do the thing with the pin where you're poking that long straight pin in there to kind of bust up the glue and the air and all that, and let it go back down. And that'll work until, and this is magic, this is scientific magic, because I have been studying these bottles for a while. When my bottle gets to half full or half empty, all bets are off. It's a crazy bottle of glue, and it will bubble up and overspill, and especially if it's down to here, I mean, just give up, you know. But because it's so expensive, you don't throw it out, and you don't. My absolute number one suggestion and best solution is a second bottle. I will get a second bottle. I order 2 at a time or more. And when it gets, and I don't know if you can tell, it's about right there, right now. And here in a minute, I'm going to have to, when it gets above halfway, fill it back up with your refill bottle. It works every time. And then what I do is I, kind of mingle them together to get any, like if there's an air bubble or whatever between the 2 sections of glue. Maybe I'm just being superstitious or silly, but I'm telling you it works. So don't remove this. Don't pump and keep pumping air in. Wait till and just be patient and let your glue come naturally, flow naturally, and then keep it full, or keep it, up to here at least. Also, acetone. You can buy 100% nail polish remover per se would work, but there may be other ingredients in it. Like if you get I have one that smells like lavender. Well, clearly there's something extra in that bottle. Or I guess the cheaper the bottle, which is where I head, it's not 100%. So you can get and I have a bottle. I'm just looking for it. Huh. Goodness. Well, I ordered it online. It's 100% acetone, and you can also use it for nail polish remover, but it just I just pour a little in the cap and then pour it in here, and then I do the back and forth to kind of mix it in. When it gets sticky and gummy and you get all the strings, I hate that. So I'll clean my I'll take this off, clean. Yeah, hold on. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Alright, I clean this because it's got glue there, and I'll clean in here. And then, of course, I'll clean my nozzle. And I also read on, let's see, it may not be on this bottle. One of the other bottles actually said somewhere on it, and I keep a little container in here somewhere that has Vaseline. I know. Just put a tiniest bit on your fingers and rub them really well, and then rub it on your nozzle. I don't know. It does help with the strings. So, is it worth all these hoops to jump through? I think so, because this stuff is magic. So, don't pump it full of air. Keep it above half, and add a little acetone if you need to. Keep your thing clean so that it doesn't gunk up. So if you use it and then wipe it off, and if it has a little bit at the top when you're done and kind of starts gooing and drying, wipe it off so that it doesn't stick next time, because the more you let that build up, the more it's going to. That was profound, but anyway, making friends with our Fabritac. Give that a try. Let me know down in the comments if you have any tips or tricks for loving to hate your Fabritac. The only thing that I would dream in my little fantasy world about something like this, well, besides the fact that it doesn't have the problems it does, but I would like to find a tiny tip, because sometimes you just need a really thin little tip, and the glue is kind of thick, and so you can't really put it into something smaller, where you'll have a finer tip, because it's really too thick to go through it. But Anyway, I hate my paper wrinkling up, so I don't like to use a water-based ink. No, ink, not ink. Glue. I don't like to use a water-based glue on, gluing papers together or things like that because I don't like the wrinkled look. It bugs me, and then I feel like I, keep having to smooth it out, and it just doesn't work. So what I need to know is there another fabulous glue that dries quick that doesn't wrinkle up your papers? I would love to know, and I'm very happy to give it a try. So that is how to make friends with your Fabritac, Fabrifix, or 3-in-1. And I hope that you give it a try and that your glue bottle portion of your life is a little less frustrating because of it. So anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks. Y'all have a good day.